This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a local Boy Scout is helping out the West Hazleton Fire Department. See what he did to try and get more firefighters for the borough. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Kara. Let's get right to our Tuesday headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The temporary occupancy permit for a newly opened hookah lounge in the borough of West Hazleton will expire this Friday. The Conga Lounge at 37 North Broad Street in the borough was issued the temporary permit on July 24th. West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that he expects the matter to be discussed at tonight's Borough Council meeting set for 6 p.m. Borough Police Chief Brian Buglio says police received a noise complaint the weekend after the hookah lounge opened. Jose Francisco, the entertainment manager at Conga, told FYI today that the noise complaint was taken care of right away and that they changed the sound system to make sure it wouldn't be an issue. He adds that they don't want negativity around the business and that they will try to get their customers out early. Right now, he says at the latest, people will be out by 3:45 a.m. Francisco says they want something positive for the community and they have to keep the peace and have everyone go home nice and quiet. The application comes on the heels of the City of Hazleton's condemnation of the Ecstasy Hookah Lounge on Diamond Avenue. According to West Hazleton Borough ordinances, bring your own bottle clubs must have a retail food license from the state, something the Conga Lounge would need by Friday. Pennsylvania Attorney General Kathleen Kane is expected to respond to charges filed against her. Kane will hold a news conference tomorrow at the state capitol in Harrisburg. She was arraigned on Saturday on charges that include a felony count of perjury. Kane maintains her innocence and she has no plans to resign, is what she says. Governor Tom Wolf and several lawmakers have asked her to step down until the case is resolved. Kane's preliminary hearing is set for August 24th. Lisa Sugart has two guests with her, and they have the story of how an Eagle Scout project is changing how volunteer fire departments look at recruiting.
I changed my whole lifestyle once I joined the fire department, became totally community oriented, and it's really about what you could do for your community.
You just saw an excerpt from a West Hazleton Fire Company recruitment film, which looked like it was done professionally, but it was done by a student, Anthony Kundro. He was an intern here at Channel 13, and he's also a recent graduate of Hazleton Area High School and also heading to Luzerne County Community College to become a professional videographer. The work he's done already looks professional. And this was done as part of an Eagle Scout project, all to benefit the West Hazleton Fire Company. So we have Deputy Fire Chief Brian Carey here and the man of the hour, Anthony Kundro, who did this wonderful film. Anthony, tell us how this came about, that you decided to do a recruitment film for the fire company for your Eagle Scout project.
Well, I wanted to do something that would really benefit the community and wouldn't just be something for fun for my Eagle Scout project. And two of the leaders in my scout troop are members of the fire company, and they said it would be perfect because we need more people to join. And I said, okay, I could do that.
Well, we want to give a plug to them too. What is the troop that you did this for?
Troop 790.
Alrighty. So now, how long did it take you to do? I know you were interning here at Channel 13 and learning from Sam Lassant Jr. and Tim Novotny as well. So tell us, how long did it take you to get your skills to the point they're at to make this very professional film?
I think roughly a month.
Wow.
For the whole thing.
Pretty well. So that's pretty impressive that you wanted to do something like this to help the fire company. So when you saw it, Deputy Chief, what did you think?
Well, when I saw the video, I'm like, wow, this was awesome. And we would have thought it was done by a professional. In fact, in our eyes right now, from the work he's produced, for all intents and purposes, he is a professional. And we're very fortunate to have him represent the Boy Scouts as an Eagle Scout, well done, as well as doing it with us, and we really needed it. Membership is down. Every fire company is hurting for people so bad, and it was such a worthwhile project. It's being well received. It's on YouTube. KME has it on their website. We have it on our website. Take a watch at it and make a difference. Can make a difference.
This is something that if you had to pay for, it would have cost the fire company an arm and a leg.
I'm sure it really would have, and it's probably something with the limited funding that all the fire companies have that it would have just been exorbitant for us to do that. And it was truly a godsend that he chose to pick our company and assist us in what he's done. And that said, also, Anthony has applied to our company to be a member, and he's not going to run into burning buildings, but what he's going to do is something that's very important and lacking in a lot of fire services documentation. We need documentation of everything to critique our performance, to let the public see what we do. And not only for that, but when you arrive at a fire, you can look at the flames, where they're coming from, how intense they are, the color of them, and that would help with also the cause and the origin. So there's so many important reasons that things have to be documented, and very shortly he's going to be a member of our fire company as our videographer.
Well, Deputy Chief Kara told me that 755 hits so far on YouTube. Did you ever think it would be this popular, and that other fire companies across the country now said they would like to do something similar?
I'd never, ever. This is like a dream.
And I guess you must have told your teachers at school about all of this, so what was their reaction?
My broadcasting teacher said, "Why don't you make stuff like this for me when I ask you?"
Well, you must have been paying attention pretty well, because you did a great job. So tell us about your plans now, how you want to help out the fire company, and you plan to make this a profession now at Luzerne County Community College.
I plan on helping them out whenever they have calls, try and go on those with them, and then just continue to represent them on social media, on YouTube, like basically on the internet, just try and give them a presence, and then just in media in general, give them a voice.
Is your family, like firefighters in your family, or are you the first one that just stepped up to do this?
Nobody that I know of is in the fire service in my family, so.
Wow, so that was really cool that you really wanted to be the first one to do this.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, you're an inspiration for doing all of this. I liked one part of the video that you said, what are you going to do with your dash? Explain what that meant.
Well, Lisa, the day we're born, it's written on our tombstone, the day we're born. And when we die, the day we die is written on our tombstone. And in between those two dates is a dash. And you have to ask yourself, what did I do with my dash? Did I make it count? Did I change people's lives? Did I have a worthwhile life? Did I make a difference? And you'll be handed the opportunity to make a difference, and you'll see that in the video. But what'd you do with your dash? Did you make it count? Can you come and make a difference? I challenge you to try to make a difference. Come here, see what it's all about. You're being handed the opportunity to.
Thanks, Lisa, and to the most popular Kara on FYI, Deputy Chief Brian Kara. Anthony, good job, sir. Coming up next, we're going to check out this year's great Pottsville car cruise, and in sports, we have part 2 of our Penn State football season preview. Stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Every Tuesday on FYI, we talk about the great work going on at Brandon's Forever Home to spread the word of foster care and adoption. Recently, Brandon's Forever Home sponsored an artist for the first ever Peace, Love, and Chalk exhibit held outside in downtown Hazleton. The sponsorship ended up going to John F. Scott Jr. It turns out that Scott grew up in foster care. Scott told the Standard Speaker he was adopted twice. When he was adopted the second time at 19 years old, he says he didn't want to leave foster care because it's all he knew. Scott's artwork featured a picture of a DNA strand and tree with the words, "Above all things, I was born to love." Amanda Chrisman has the full story and coverage of Peace, Love, and Chalk on StandardSpeaker.com. You're looking right now at video of Brandon's Forever Home located on North Church Street in Hazleton. For more information on the group, go to Brandon'sForeverHome.com, check out their Facebook page, or call 570-926-5117.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Who else misses the sun? Well, it might decide to show its face tomorrow. There's really only one way to find out. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, there's a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 p.m. It will be a mostly cloudy night. Our low will be 63 degrees. On Wednesday, the sun may just say hello. It's going to be a partly sunny day, a slight chance of showers after 11 a.m. while the high of 78. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low of 52 degrees. On Thursday, it will be sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night will be mostly clear with a low of 55 degrees. And then on our Friday, it will be sunny with a high near 80. Friday night will be partly cloudy with a low of 59. Saturday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but we'll get a mostly sunny day with a high near 81. And then on Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 59 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
The 22nd annual Great Pottsville Cruise brought many people to town on Saturday, including Jessica Samko from A&E's hit TV show Shipping Wars. FYI talked with Samko about her car and others enjoying the fun event in Pottsville.
The big famous red Volvo. How many years have you had it?
I bought it in 2012. So I've got about 3 years.
It looks great. Obviously you had all of this done.
Yeah, it's all vinyl actually.
So it's like a wrap, but not wrapping the whole truck.
Yeah, exactly. I would actually like my truck to be green, but...
Well, you could wrap it green.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I have a friend that just wrapped a Dodge Viper in green out in California. It cost him $10,000. It's green chrome. It's unbelievable when you see it going down the road.
Green is my favorite color.
It's your favorite color. Yeah. Well, now I know where your pick is going. Chrome wheels on it, all polished up. Big. Can you sleep a family in that?
Yeah, actually there's 2 beds. The bottom one actually comes out to a booth. You could fit 4 people at a table back there and have your dinner and stuff.
Party on.
Yeah, I mean, I have 2 dogs that used to travel with me all the time, so I bought the truck mainly for its room, and it gets excellent fuel mileage.
So Maria.
Yes.
I heard you like cars. What did you see today that really stood out for you?
I love cars. I'm a bit of a motorhead. The 1930s Cord, I never saw one in person. It is beautiful.
That would be the car the AACA Museum brought in. It's in front of the Greystone.
Okay, yes it is.
A lot of hot rod cars here, something for everybody. Cars of the 40s, 50s, 60s, new cars.
Great. They had a lot of Mustangs, vintage Corvettes, a lot of nice Stingrays, some 57 Corvettes. Anything you would want to see as a car enthusiast is here in Pottsville.
Okay, folks, I'm here with Jerry Labuti, owner and executive chef of the Greystone restaurant here in downtown Pottsville. And as a local businessman, what does the cruise do for your business?
The cruise is absolutely a phenomenon in downtown Pottsville. I mean, when you bring, the thousands of people that the cruise attracts into this city, it's just a phenomenal day for business. It truly is, and I'm so glad to be a part of it for the last 12 years.
A special featuring the Pottsville Car Cruise will be airing later this month right here on SSPTV. Airing right now on SSPTV, your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on the green screen. Pick 2, 83, Pick 3, 054, Pick 4, 3560, and Pick 5, 69509. Lottery numbers on FYI brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you. One location is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue. The other one is in Nescopec on Broad Street. Call Boyer in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. After this break, we have sports featuring Penn State football, but first, a message from McCann.
We are changing futures, changing lives right here at McCann School of Business and Technology. We are at the Hazelton campus today. We are with a graduate. Claire is with us to tell you why you should be prepared to come to McCann. So thanks for joining us, Claire.
Thank you.
All right, so you recently graduated.
I graduated July 2nd, and I actually graduated the class valedictorian.
All right, well, that's such an accomplishment, so congratulations.
Thank you.
What would you tell someone watching about the quality of your education through McCann?
I received all the skills that I needed to begin my job in business. That was my major, and through my externship that McCann supplies with every course, you do an externship out in the community. I was able to obtain a job in my field.
Wow, so you already got a job. That's really the main reason why you come to a school like McCann.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you say to people about the quality of the teachers, the quality of the classroom sizes, the quality of the classes that you take?
Well, it's a very small school, so it's very, you're familiar with both the other students and your instructors. And if your interests would be IT, technology, criminal justice, business like myself, there's surgical assisting, medical assisting. If that's your interest, I think that you get a real jump on getting a job in that profession here at McCann.
Very good. Well, thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining us each and every week. We're telling you about McCann School of Business and Technology each week here on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Tonight, part 2 of our Penn State football preview as we take a look at the return of tight end Adam Brenneman. Quarterback Christian Hackenberg and tight end Adam Brenneman were the faces of Penn State's future back in 2012. The two highly sought-after recruits stayed strong in their commitment to Penn State after the NCAA sanctions were handed out. They also helped hold the recruiting class together and bring in more important pieces. In Penn State's closing game of the 2013 season, a vision of the Nittany Lions' future flashed before fans' eyes when Hackenberg hit Brenneman for a long touchdown pass to open up the scoring in the Lions' upset over Wisconsin. That vision was blurred in 2014 as Brenneman suffered a knee injury that kept him out all season, and Hackenberg struggled thanks to a number of issues on offense. Rub your eyes, Penn State fans. It's 2015, and the Lions are coming off a thrilling Pinstripe Bowl victory where Hackenberg threw for 371 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions. And Adam Brenneman, he's healthy and ready to play. Here's head coach James Franklin talking about Brenneman and his vision for Penn State's future on offense.
But I think he's in a much better place, right now. I think in the long run, it's probably going to be a positive for him and a positive for our program. But yeah, I think, again, you look at last year, we've talked about these things enough, but, one returning starter on the offensive line. Now we have 4. You talk about 3 of our 4 receivers were freshmen last year. Now all those guys are sophomores, and the one guy's a junior. And then you talk about having Kyle Carter and Mike Jasicki as a true freshman and Wilkerson in a limited role next year. Well, now you have all those guys, and now you also add in Adam Brenneman. So it's a great situation to be in because now we're starting to put the pieces of the puzzle around Hack. His development can continue and he can be the player that we all know he can be.
Brenneman, who missed his senior high school football season because of a knee injury, put last season in perspective.
I mean, it helps put things in perspective as far as getting a year off and, kind of focusing back on the schoolwork and the reasons you're here. And then it gave me a year to kind of develop physically, mentally, athletically. Right now I'm as athletic and as fast, as strong as I've ever been in my life. So I think that year off will prove to pay dividends for me.
Even while sitting on the sideline last year, Brenneman was still important to the Lions. He's displayed leadership qualities since before he strapped on his plain blue and white helmet.
As I get older, you kind of get into a role where you're able to be more of a leader and be more vocal. I mean, it was tough as a freshman to kind of speak up and be a leader just because you're 18 years old playing with kids that are 21, 22 years old. But as I get older, I find myself taking more and more of a leadership role, and I'm kind of excited to take that role on this year.
Was it hard waiting for that? Because you seemed like a leader of the recruiting class. You said it might have been hard as a freshman. Was it weird then coming in and not being one of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think you mean a leader in different ways as far as, last year kind of being a leader when I was hurt, I was always looking out for the freshmen and taking the freshmen under my wing and kind of hanging out with them and making sure that everything's okay. It's tough when you get here and you're 18 years old as a freshman. And so I think you can be a leader, whether it was a leader in the recruiting class, a leader with the freshman class. So I did whatever I could to be a leader on the team, whether it was, even if it wasn't through a captain role.
The path back to national prominence is clearing. There's fewer obstacles for Franklin and his staff, but there's still some roadblocks. For example, defending national champion Ohio State. Hackenberg and Brenneman will be 2 of the leaders taking the first steps on that path this year. We'll wrap up our Penn State football preview tomorrow with Dave. Well, PPW Wrestling Saturday night, 7 p.m. Holy Family Academy. Can you dig it, sucka? Believe it or not, I'm not known for saying sucka, but wrestling superstar Booker T is, and he'll be at PPW's Dig It event on Saturday. Now, along with Booker T, local favorite Smooth Tommy Suede will also be a part of the show. We'll hear from him later this week on FYI. Bell time is set for 7 p.m. There's a meet and greet with Booker T at 5 p.m. To purchase tickets, go to ppwwrestling.com/shop, or you know what? You can win them from us. Tonight, we're giving away a 4-pack of tickets. All you have to do is private message us on Facebook or call us at 459-9813 extension 105 on Facebook and on the phone. Please tell us you want the tickets and leave your full name and phone number, and we'll enter you into our random drawing. The latest Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs roster still has Russ Kanzler on the disabled list. The Cunningham Crusher is trying to make it back for the last 4+ weeks of the International League season. The Pigs, they start a series at Syracuse on Tuesday night, had the night off on Monday. The first place Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, they beat the Pawtucket Red Sox 2-1 on Monday night. That's sports. Happy Wing Night. It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Hazleton Public Transit would like to let residents know that the Summer Loop Route 95 will be ending Saturday, August 22nd. The Penn State Route 90 will begin Monday, August 24th. For more information about the routes and changes, please call 570-459-5414. And finally, Making a Difference Ministries will be holding a Christian music service August 16th. Singer-songwriters Mike Lewis and Stephen Perillo will be performing at the Plains United Methodist Church, located at 133 North Main Street. Service will begin at 9:30 a.m. and everyone is welcome to attend. For more information, please call 570-899-2264 or check out unitybymusic.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Ruth Keel of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. Penny Kaminsky of Whitehaven. Funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Lehman Family Funeral Service. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. Jane E. Olick of Weatherly. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. And Emily Isabel Fine of Wilkes-Barre. Services Saturday at 1 p.m. at the Parsons Primitive Methodist Church. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Colleen Conahan of Beaver Meadows. Colleen, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
If you didn't win PPW tickets, if you don't from this newscast, don't come here and body slam me through this table. Just wait, we're giving away more this week, so stay tuned. That's it for tonight. Take it easy, everyone.